Recent high-stakes operation, Burkina Faso's defense and security forces uncovered and thwarted a destabilization plot valued at an astonishing 5 billion CFA francs. The scheme, designed to create chaos and undermine the government, involved paying soldiers an enormous sum in exchange for actions aimed at destabilizing the country. However, loyal troops strategically played along with the conspirators' plan, gathering evidence and waiting for the opportune moment to apprehend him. Yesterday, security forces finally cornered the suspect, catching him with suitcases packed with banknotes. This episode resembles a scene from a suspenseful thriller, but in reality, speaks volumes about the persistent threats that President Ibrahim Traoré faces in his mission to restore stability to Burkina Faso. The attempted bribe is far from the first destabilization effort directed at Ibrahim Traoré's administration. Since coming to power, Traoré has been the target of numerous coups and conspiracies, orchestrated by those with dark motives to disrupt the nation's progress. These plots aim to create instability, as certain elements within and outside Burkina Faso view Traoré's reforms as a direct threat to their interests. The scale of these plots, and the high-profile attempt thwarted yesterday, reveal the determination of Traoré's enemies and the lengths to which they are willing to go to eliminate him. From large-scale bribery to assassination attempts, Ibrahim Traoré has narrowly evaded repeated assaults on his life, thanks in large part to loyalists within the defense and security forces who have remained steadfast in their commitment to his vision. This latest incident is a striking example of how nefarious forces attempt to influence soldiers with promises of massive financial rewards. In this case, the plotters' plan was to mobilize soldiers against Ibrahim Traoré in exchange for billions of CFA francs, a staggering amount that underscores the seriousness of the destabilization efforts. Fortunately, the soldiers, acting on orders from higher command, accepted the deal only as part of a well-coordinated trap. Their loyalty to Ibrahim Traoré and Burkina Faso's future was never in question. When the time came, the suspect was apprehended, exposing the depth of the conspiracy. This arrest, along with the seizure of the funds, would allow the government to trace the money's origins and unmask those behind the plot to overthrow Traoré's administration. President Ibrahim Traoré has been unyielding in his commitment to safeguard Burkina Faso against such subversive forces. Since taking office, he has implemented sweeping reforms aimed at strengthening the nation's security and restoring order in regions previously afflicted by insurgency. Yet his assertive approach has made him a target of frequent coup attempts. Numerous factions, both domestic and foreign, have viewed Traoré's leadership as a threat to the old order and are increasingly desperate to halt his progress by any means necessary. These factions use financial incentives to recruit allies in their bid to depose Ibrahim Traoré, further highlighting the scale of resistance he faces. The intercepted plot also highlights a crucial aspect of Traoré's strategy: building a robust and loyal defense force that prioritizes the nation's welfare above all else. Ibrahim Traoré understands the critical role of his soldiers in defending against not only external enemies, but also internal threats from those who would exploit instability for their own gain. This incident reaffirms his belief in a defense and security force that cannot be swayed by money, a force that will stand firm with him as he leads Burkina Faso through this turbulent period. Although yesterday's operation was successful, Traoré and his team remain vigilant, recognizing that the forces against them will not easily relent. Ibrahim Traoré knows that each victory against these subversive elements strengthens his resolve and bolsters the public's confidence in his leadership. For the people of Burkina Faso, Ibrahim Traoré has become a symbol of resilience and hope, a leader undeterred by the repeated coup attempts that threaten his life and his mission. His administration is a powerful reminder that Burkina Faso is committed to justice and stability, and that no amount of bribery or conspiracy can undermine the collective will of the nation under his leadership. Add your voice to the total liberation of Africa by leaving a comment in the comments section below.